In the previous video, we talked about how to source for deployed engineering interview quickly, and that is basically through, wrong page, you go out there and you source on LinkedIn. Having said that though, let's actually go ahead and talk about, well, now that you've sourced out this for deployed engineering position, and you want to go ahead and work in this job, what do you go out there and actually do next? It doesn't matter if you are hitting us up from US, UK, Canada, Europe, Asia. We have people basically all over. The next thing that you should go ahead and do is actually put together a very quick portfolio in terms of what the role is and how you can go out there and basically help out. Well, I'm going to go ahead and actually tell you guys, we have a Claude project, and it's called the Portfolio Project Designer to wow the hiring manager or go straight to a CEO. And we have actually built this with a lot of success for our people in our AI product management cohort. And since we're all in one role right now, we thought, why not go ahead and actually give you guys this resource as a forward deployed engineer. If you want to go ahead and actually reference this, we actually have it in the previous Notion page, but you can go ahead and reference the sample video. And I'm just going to go ahead and embed this for y'all. How to land a $300,000 voice AI product manager role. Let's go ahead and actually help y'all that are in the forward deployed space go ahead and basically do the same thing. First things first is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go and open Claude. This is the name, and I'm going to go out there and convert this entire prompt over to a forward deployed engineering position where we can go out there and put together a very, very, very easy project that's going to help us highlight a few things. So I'm going to take this because we're all about building in public here, and I'm going to say this. I need your help to convert this exact same project along with all of the instructions and the description for a forward deployed engineering Claude project that will help me accomplish the same objectives in putting together my portfolio quickly so I can have something to present to hiring teams before I even reach my first forward deployed engineering interview round with the company that I really want to work at. This project is geared towards product manager roles. I want one for forward deployed engineering roles. Here's the name of the project, and it's for product manager roles. I need this now for forward deployed engineering roles. Here's a description for product manager roles, and I need the same description now converted for forward deployed engineering roles. Here are the instructions for the project for product manager roles, and now I need it for forward deployed engineering roles. Help me create this project so that way I can just pop in a job description, upload my resume, and I can go out there and actually start recording YouTube videos and presenting portfolio projects. Oh my gosh, I love my job. So while this thing is cooking, let's not waste time. So what we've done for the PMs is basically this, right? We add a job, any job, and let's just say it's a YouTube product manager role, and it basically creates these tabs. It's like, okay, what is this role really hiring for? It reads between the lines. What are ways that I can go ahead and bring value to the role? What are some of the projects that I can start building right now? What are some of the product gaps in this role? Because everybody out there in the marketplace right now is just looking for a job. You have to present yourself as a value add because you absolutely are. You really are, you know? So getting back to the project that I'm going to have, give me a second. One thing that you do need to do here is you need to get your forward deployed engineering resume ready, okay? And that's actually why we have this actually up here, up at top for y'all. Give me a second. Or I walk you through the entire resume process for the forward deployed engineer, but this is not going to be sufficient because you still need a portfolio. And honestly speaking, champs, in the next video, while that thing is cooking up, and I'll tell you exactly why we need that thing to cook, the best way is how to stand out on forward deployed engineering interviews with webinars. And a lot of this we've taken away from our product management cohort here. And people always ask me, Rich, why do you keep on referring to product? Because it's one job right now. We've already proven that it's one job, okay? But I will go ahead and actually say this. This lady here was actually enrolled in our program here, how to secure multiple product manager offers with hackathons. She hosted 1 hackathon, 2 hackathons, 3 hackathons, 4 hackathons. This other gentleman here that actually did, I don't see if you can see his blurred face, Kaiser. He did a workshop on how to build a custom GPT. He landed a role in our program, even though he was part of our Canadian cohort in Toronto, in 4 months. Here's what it is that I'm trying to highlight for you guys while this thing is cooking. Okay, while this thing is actually cooking for us, which is, oh, it seems like they're done cooking up right here. The biggest issue that they're gonna have to consider when they're hiring for an FDE role is whether or not you are going to be a good interactor with people that are not very tech savvy. And I know, sometimes they can be very annoying. We're in the game, we know. We have just saved all this information for you. We 100% know. And when they're asking you on the interview, and before I forget, this is actually one of the things that you don't want to forget, is upload your resume right here so it can tailor your background to those roles and present you like it can help you set up your sales angle. Is they're going to ask you questions like, you know, because a part of the forward deployed engineering job is, do you have a background putting together like training and process documentation? Of course, that's actually one of the bane, like most people, that's the bane of most people's existence. They don't even want to have that job, right? Now you can go out there and present it. Well, how do you feel like you deal with difficult people? What if somebody asks you a very dumb question and you're going to say that? It's like, well, yeah, you know what? I actually hosted up an OpenAI Codex webinar. It was a hackathon for 4 nights in a row, and it lasted an hour and a half each for 4 nights. And at the end of it, I was able to get people to create these portfolios and to deploy these skills, even though they never ever had this background before. It's like you're showing them that, and I also created an asset that was able to help. I also created an asset for people that was able to go and help people like actually use this now. So you want to go out there and create a Claude portfolio creator project. And I'm just going to add this right here. And I'm just going to add down here. This is actually the Claude project name, Claude project description, Claude project instructions, and then you'll also have, I'm going to have a bonus step right here. Upload resume to the Claude project. And now you're Gucci, you're ready to go. So for the Claude name, I'm going to go ahead and actually grab that for y'all right here. This is actually the name. Okay. And then the other thing that I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to go ahead and also grab the description here for you too. And just to show you what a nice guy I am, because people love visuals. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and actually add this guy right here. And then you can just have the description right there. And then the instructions right here. I'm just going to copy and paste all of this. This is now the instructions. You could do it on a lot of other stuff too, but there's a lot of people trying to transition over to FDE roles these days that are unfortunately not as technical. And don't worry, we actually have worked with you guys before. And to that I say, like, it's easier. We have enough data. It's easier to train somebody that's non-technical how to build than it is to be able to train somebody that's technical how to identify revenue opportunities. So like if you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm not technical enough, like don't worry about it. Okay, now you have this cloud project, and then the last thing is don't forget to go ahead and actually upload the resume right here. And you can upload a few different resumes, it's totally Gucci, but don't forget to update the resume to the files, okay? So I'm just gonna take this little clip right here. Under files. And then now let's go ahead and actually, let's cook one up. Okay, and then I see a role here, and there is, give me a second. Okay, I see a role here, it's posted up a day ago, and it is being posted by Rajendra Kumar. Reflection AI is hiring for this. I'm just gonna give this thing a post since I'm physically based out here in New York, and I'm gonna go back over to my project right here, and I'm gonna say, help me create that portfolio project designer for the following role with Reflection AI in New York. And then boom, I'm gonna hit it. Depends heavily on your specific background. See, this is actually why you need to have this, like, this is why you need to upload it. So I'm just gonna say, we have a lot of people that are trying to break into this space. So let's just say like, and you can go out there and choose some solid SWE background, new to agentic LLM system specifically. I'm gonna hit that. Okay, which of these do you already have? Okay, voice AI stack, because we actually train it. I'm just gonna say this. Okay, and then I'm gonna go out there and actually add that. The voice AI stack is what I have, is what I know right now. And I'm just gonna click this, and it says, yeah, like, do you have an existing channel to real deployment partner small businesses? You see, this is something that is like, we need to address this. This is why your hosting workshops is so important. And this is why I love building in public. Hot tip. Host webinars and live trainings in person. Both are fine. In person. Okay. Okay. To establish that you already have, like, do you already have an audience? All this kind of stuff, right? They look for that. You see? You see? They actually look for that. So, and just in case I forget, I want to go ahead and actually reference the role right here. Give me a second. I'm just going to copy this. Okay, this is the role right now, right? Okay. That's what they're looking for in a lot of these roles. You have right here, if you take a look at the job description, core member, like, do you already have access to these businesses, right? Let's take a look at what it says, partner with deployment strategists and sales, and you see here, it says like contribute to evolving playbooks. You're showing that, look at my Notion guide, I'm creating those playbooks, right? Strong software, deep understanding, okay, demonstrated ability to work and ability and interest to work in customer-facing environments, understanding user needs, architecting solutions for real business problems. Okay, self-starter with high agency and ownership, excelling in a fast-paced startup environment where playbooks are still being written. Boom. Look at all this. This stuff, this is actually why it matters like so much, because it's reading also between the lines. Okay, while this thing is building out, join me for the next video, because this is actually part of a series. Join me in the next video where I actually walk you through how to record step by step, how to go out there and actually create this, like record this portfolio so you can go out there and demonstrate that you're the best fit for this role.